I'm off to visit a friend who's about to start her own cooking school. She's asked me to give her a hand, so I've called someone I know who's into photography and food styling. Together, we're gonna get the job done. Hey!
Hey. How are you?
Good. You got your photography gear?
Yeah, I'm all set.
Good. So what's going on?
Not much.
I was telling you you're a great food stylist.
Oh.
Maybe if you're not.
You lie.
I lie.
Awesome.
Okay, give me the 411 on Paula.
Well, she owns this amazing, really cool estate, and she's planning to start a cooking school with recipes inspired by each of her villas. Okay. So I'd figure I'd come up with some inspired dishes, and you know, you can just shoot them.
That's photographer slash food stylist.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Did we just miss a truck stop?
Don't worry, I got a full tank.
Apparently so do I.
So just one warning, okay? Paola's not your typical Italian countess.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you'll love her, but you know, she's this really hip rap artist too.
Nice.
Ciao, Paola. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
you
How
look
are you?
great, fine.
Thank you.
This is Devin.
Hi.
Hey, Devin. Nice to meet
Heard
you.
lots about you.
Thanks.
Photographer friend of mine. He shoots great shots and make the place look good, and the recipes so great.
I'm gonna try.
Great. Great.
So which of the 7 houses is your favorite on the property?
Well, what I like is that they're all so different, so I kind of like each one of them.
Yeah, they are.
But the central one is Casa Vostra, which means your house. Is in the middle of the garden, is where all the seminars are happening now, and is where my grandparents had their artist colony. So there was a lot of different artists, poets. There was Trilussa, the Roman poet that used to come here, and Donghi, the painter.
So is this the house we get to hang out in?
Yeah, that's the house we get to hang out in.
So
Exactly.
I'll accept it volentieri.
Yeah, and now I'm trying to do the same kind of thing with different kinds of seminars.
Okay.
And in the spring, we would like to do wellness weeks with our thermal waters and horticultural courses as well as the homeopathic visits, and the cooking school.
The cooking school, I like that. Now we're talking my language, and so our mission is to find piatti, dishes that reflect and are inspired by the different homes. But I'm sure we'll be able to come up with some interesting recipes based on all the beautiful homes on the property.
Well, thank you. So now it's your task.
See?
Divertiti, and I really look forward to seeing the results.
I'm sure we'll have lots of fun. My friend Paula has set us up in this great kitchen to help inspire me. I'm sure this next recipe will please her. It's called couscous alla panzanella. Now, couscous doesn't sound very Italian, but in the south, Sicily, it's been a staple for hundreds of years. And alla panzanella means in the panzanella style, it's that bread salad that's famous in Tuscany. Couscous, usually you prepare it by boiling water and cooking it with the water. No, totally different. It's in a salad style. First thing, lots of olive oil. Next, a tin of pureed peeled tomato and all its juices. Some freshly squeezed lemon juice. You'll look at this and say, boy, it looks like a pool of liquid. And that's okay, that's exactly what you want. Because then the couscous is gonna get in there and absorb all that wonderful flavor and just get nice and puffed up. That's going to be like your cooking agent. Get your couscous. And it's great because everything goes into one bowl. And now you can start cutting your vegetables. A couple of cherry tomatoes. Purple onion. Of course, you can use any type of vegetables that you like. Some red pepper, and I always like to pick vegetables that really are colorful and bright. Slice up everything nice and thinly. Yellow pepper. Lastly, a little bit of salt to taste and lots of fresh ripped basil leaves. The smell of fresh basil. Yeah, I know you've heard me say it so many times, but it's true. Give it a really good toss. You want all the liquid to kind of get right into the couscous. Let it sit in your fridge for a couple of hours. You need the couscous to absorb everything, and it's done. No cooking, no pots, no pans. That's it. Ciao signora! Allora? Come lo sai quando le castagne sono pronte, when the chestnuts are ripe?
Se vedi perché negli alberi sono cascate tutte e facciamo la raccolta.
That's simple enough. So you know the chestnut is ripe when they fall from the tree and they're in this protective pouch or husk. You have to be careful because they're very prickly, and you just pry it open and remove the chestnut. Simple enough. Grazie signora.
Prego.
Buon lavoro. Posso?
Grazie. Sì, sì, se mi aiuta, grazie.
Grazie.
Oh, Sant'Antonio mio che... Oh, signore bello che... Taglia castagne vai piuttosto. Tu fatti i cazzi tuoi. Oh, sei bella.
Sono bella, sì, sì.
Pare quella venuta da Parigi.
Pari da Roma arrivata.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno, belli, che
Come
ci
stai?
state?
David, questo è il mio amico Devin.
Bravo, Diego.
Ciao David.
Hola.
Hey, cosa fate? They're
Rosto.
cutting chestnuts
Per fare l'arrosto.
because they want to put them in the oven. If they don't
Fai
cut them, they're going to
caldarrosto.
explode in the oven.
no,
Fanno boom, che
come
buono.
fanno?
Sì. Senti, noi andiamo per un passeggiato
Sì, poi ci
e
rivediamo.
dopo noi andiamo alla casa della pastore.
rivediamo, sì,
Va
sì,
bene,
sì.
ok?
Ok.
Ciao. Posso?
Come no,
Grazie.
pure tutte.
Dio,
Mamma
t'ha
mia.
distraita.
Eccoli, guarda.
Ooh, fancy. So what do you think? Would you like to live here?
If I was a shepherd.
What, 2 80s for you?
Yeah, 1880s. Wow, they don't call this a shepherd's house for nothing.
Ah, that's part of the appeal.
L'arrosto e le galline, perché so senza spine, non so come
Ah, belli! Ma cosa fate qui?
Cantiamo!
Cantate!
Sono le
Canti!
castagne!
Che buoni castagni!
buone, mangia.
Posso avere uno?
E te va, guarda, ce ne
perfetto.
sono.
Però,
Ecco,
can I help myself to a glass of wine?
Fate complimenti,
No,
bevete.
io non faccio complimenti.
Mangiate e bevete, e bevate.
Cin cin, cin cin cin, cin.
Cincia. Io ti so
Cin cin. Buono. E senti,
Due castagne, un bicchiere di vino,
Eh.
posto.
Attenti, posso prendere questo? Because I have to do a recipe.
Sì, noi dobbiamo andare.
Dovete andare ora?
Sì.
Va bene. Ci penso io, I'll take care of peeling the chestnuts. Ciao belli.
Non ha finito da raccogliere. Altrimenti Paola ci strilla.
Vai, prendi uno, dai. Ciao.
Ciao belli.
Ciao.
Ciao ciao.
Ciao ciao. This recipe is una zuppa di castagne, or chestnut soup, and it's a rustic, simple, hearty recipe, kind of like this house, really simple to prepare. And there are a few tips to preparing chestnuts. Number one, make sure you peel your chestnuts when they're warm. This way you can remove the shell and also that inner skin very easily. Number two, like our lady friends have said, make sure you slit your chestnuts. This way they don't pop as you roast them in the oven. You can roast or boil your chestnuts. I prefer roasting them. Gives it more of a smoky, crunchy texture to the chestnut. And if you boil your chestnuts, you don't have to make a slit. Boil them for about 10 minutes, no problem. They won't explode. Here in Italy, there are tons of chestnut recipes. Some antipastos, risottos, mains, desserts, even jams. This is my favorite. And a little bit of garlic. And when you peel your chestnuts, if they're not all whole, that's okay. You want little bits and pieces because that actually thickens the broth and gives it a nice texture. For this recipe, in a hot pot, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, your garlic and your onions, and your peeled chestnuts right in. It's like those one-pot recipes, my favorite. A little bit of pureed tomato sauce. This is more to give it a bit of color. Give it a good mix. And now some vegetable broth. You want to bring it to a boil and then lower your heat down and let it simmer for about 45 minutes. But of course, in a shepherd's house, when you're cooking on a wood stove, there's nothing to lower down. You just remove it and put it on a smaller burner. A little bit of parsley, finely chop it up. I also like to add some croutons at the very end. And a little bit of salt to taste.
What's going on here?
Hey,
That smells good.
zuppa di castagne.
Ooh, what is that? Where'd you get all those chestnuts from?
Well, our little lady friends dropped off some chestnuts.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, some wine.
Oh, sweet.
So how did your photos go?
Good as usual. You know
Good
me.
as usual. Hey, that's
I'm
why.
a star that way.
That's why I pay you the big bucks.
What big bucks?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Hey David, so this water comes from this giant underground cave through which goes our well. It's 350 feet deep and it's pure mineral water. Well, this fountain was done by the architect De Vico in the 20s, like the rest of the garden. He also did the Borghese Villa in Rome. He was a great architect. But if you see the garden as a body, this is the left side, which in our body is the female, receptive, intuitive side. Since ancient times was the womb of the earth. And it fills these three shells like our three bodies.
Wow, it's
the
lovely.
physical, the mental, the spiritual, and then it goes down to nourish the rest of the vegetable gardens. So it's like the female energy in the garden. The whole garden is highly symbolic, as you might have noticed, you know, but also really alive and flowing in an almost magical way.
And this is the male energy.
Yeah, this fountain here with this phallic circle of trees is the male energy of the garden. It's also the right side, the rational side in our body. And
I didn't know males were rational.
so nature and art meet.
And soon cooking.
And soon cooking and wellness and homeopathy and many other things for a harmonization of the total body. So you see, here is where the female and male energy of the garden meet, like the yin and yang of the whole of nature.
Such harmony.
Yeah, and we see it all through our five senses. You see those five lions?
See.
And the snake is like the symbol of the eternal renovation, like it sheds its skin. And its poison is also its healing, so the transformation. So this is like the live energy that dances through the garden that meets. So this pool was built in 1929 and was an Olympic-sized pool then.
See.
And it's inspired to Adrian's villa. In Adrian's villa, there is columns and statues that define the space around the big pond.
It's incredible how the cypress trees just give this enclosure.
And this sense of perspective.
I have to come back in the summertime.
Oh, it's beautiful at all seasons.
This villa definitely inspires an Arabic feel, so I thought an appropriate recipe would be umali, which means in Arabic, mother of God. And I was first introduced to this recipe when I was visiting Jordan a few years back. This is a basic bread pudding with a little bit of a twist, Arabic twist. You always have use for day-old bread, never throw it out. You don't have to be too precise on how big the slices are because it all gets soft and it breaks down like a soft pudding. Once you've cut up your bread, you can start heating up your milk and cream. Turn your heat on high, add milk and a little bit of cream. Bring it to a boil. You don't have to get too fancy with the exact precise measurements. A little bit of honey, depending on how sweet your tooth is. Add a little bit or a lot. Let the honey flavor the milk and cream. And you can start placing your bread in your pan and flatten them all out. Sprinkle some pine nuts and some raisins. Just before your milk and cream have come to a boil, remove it from the stove. Just pour it all into the pan. Sprinkle a little cinnamon. And it's more or less done. You only have to put in the oven, cook it for about 10 minutes on medium heat. It gets nice and bubbly. Ali. Well, if you want to know the full recipe, you're going to have to take a cooking class here.
I'm all
No
done.
problem. You're all done.
Yeah.
Bravo, Devin. Bravo. Allora, Paola, you have to give us some information on this wonderful house.
Well, I don't know that much, but I know that when this was the property of the Conte Leali, this count that had this property from 1720, I think, to 1929 when my grandfather got it. This was the Foresteria, our house for the elves. And we used to bring out food for the elves. Now this has become more the kind of bed and breakfast house, while the main one with the other ones around is more the seminar house because it's near the conference room.
Great source of inspiration. Maria Angela was great source of inspiration. All those chestnuts. Oh, some soup. A casa.
Ci siamo viste stamattina alla macelleria.
We've met the task, this great task that Devin and I were both very nervous about.
This actually, you put some
it.
ginger in it? Or no.
No, you know what? You're gonna have to take the cooking course if you want to know the full list of ingredients. Do we want to try the couscous now?
Yeah.
Devin,
Thank you.
my favorite summer
The
salad.
taste is a little bit a cross between panzanella and gazpacho, no?
Brava.
Seconds.
Aspetta.
Grazie.
E noi iremo, e noi famo, ci hai messo l'acqua,
E
non
non
te
te paghiamo.
paghiamo. E il meglio vino degli castelli che te sta
Sozza società.
Rumor has it around Ronceglione that you're an incredible rapper.
It's not really rap, it's more spoken word, poetry.
Porta pizza a tavola.
Porta la pizza a tavola.
Portala pure a me.
Perceptions, deceptions, mirrors, screeching, scratching, touching, veils, 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 veiling, playing, flaying, platinum, atomic, internal, tonic, tom, fire, fire, burning desire, fusing, using, ringing, singing, swimming, thinning, steaming, cleaning.